Two very different army compositions, but with the exact same spells and done live. Which one does better and why? Welcome, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans, and thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with Clash of Clans attacks. Yes, it's Gowiwi versus all PEKKAS, and these attacks were done live on the Camcord streaming app. So if you guys have some experiments and you don't want to do it yourself, you'd rather see me give it a try and perhaps fail, let me know. Check out the Camcord link in the description. You can follow me, and maybe you can be the next person to request a bizarre army composition. In this case, it is Gowiwi, a very witch-heavy Gowiwi. We've got 8 witches and only 4 wizards and 8 earthquake spells. So both of these first 2 attacks will be done with the exact same spell composition, but completely different army compositions. Now, because I'm doing this live, I'm going after pretty much the first base I see, and in this case we don't see heroes, but there were a bunch of wizards, and that was beautiful. They absolutely were melted by that poison spell, but now the golems starting to get hit by that single target inferno, but we're sending in the witches, and of course their strong suit is facing a single target inferno. Those skeletons are going to absolutely overrun the attack speed and beam of that single target inferno. The king gets in there, takes it out right away, and with those earthquake spells, one of the things I absolutely love about earthquake spells, there is never any doubt that you've got a direct path to the town hall, and indeed that is what happens here. The town hall goes down very quickly thanks to the king. The king just about to get hit by that single target inferno, but he wanders off. And again, it's the witches' skeletons that usually save your big units from getting melted. Now, it didn't work right there. The king again goes down quickly, but the witches have overrun this base. The queen worked her way around the outside, and the second star has already been grabbed. The big advantage of a Gowiwi attack, finding single target infernos. Also, we often see Gowiwi overrunning those open style, the 4 corners base designs, because there's just so much open space. Well, when you drop 8 earthquake spells, you're basically making an open base design out of just about any base, and that's what happens here. A 2-star victory with 8 witches. But the next attack is going to be 10 P.E.K.K.A. I like to call it the Deca P.E.K.K.A. And this time I drop all 8 earthquake spells at the exact same time. Extra impressive watching all of that destruction happen. And this time, again, very, very few wizards, so clearing surrounding structures is absolutely critical, as it is with pretty much any ground attack. In order to focus those units towards the town hall to funnel them, you need not only to get the walls out of the way, but you need to get those surrounding structures, and here they come, a whole bunch of P.E.K.K.A.s, and again, this time the Inferno Tower key, a multi-target Inferno, much less dangerous to a bunch of P.E.K.K.A., but those balloons, that could have been an absolute disaster. The Rage spell, luckily, gets those P.E.K.K.A.s running from the balloons, and for the most part, the queen and the wizards get rid of those clan castle balloons. That could have been absolutely terrible. Once again, the town hall this time just vaporized by those P.E.K.K.A.s, that many of them together. Just about one-shotting that town hall for the first star, and 41% damage, and this time the queen nearly full health off towards the bottom, the king using the iron fist. So again, the second star not going to be a question. I absolutely am just having so much fun with 8 earthquake spells, probably my favorite spell composition, even though it only leaves you room for one other regular elixir spell, a well-placed rage spell, and it works out just about every time. So both of those attacks very heavily dependent upon the Inferno Tower setting, so it worked out very well, ideal for clan wars when you know what type of Inferno Tower you will be attacking. And this time, they asked me to try an air attack, which is something I am absolutely rusty with. I tried to be a little bit more precise with my dropping of balloons, going after specific defenses, but I did forget a few at the end to drop those in as well, and you can see it comes down to, as always, spell timing and placement. Going up against that Inferno Tower though, I've got a large group of balloons, and you can see right there, between the 2 rage spells, they've thread the needle, an ideal spot for a haste spell. That's why I think we're seeing so much use of the haste spell. It can also overcome that air sweeper as it blows your units away. But we've got the balloons moving in, 39% damage, so not the greatest first phase to this attack. But having passed 40% and having cleared at least one Inferno Tower definitely makes it a good chance that we're going to get that Town Hall down. Now, I'm getting ready to drop the King and the Queen, but I see the King has targeted this outer enclosure. He's after that gold storage. So my initial thought is wait to deploy the queen until after the gold storage goes down. I threw in some more minions just to make sure we get those skeleton traps out of the way, and then the minions are going to go ahead and move forward, and they actually take down the gold storage, and the new and improved king, he retargets immediately, no longer going after an empty enclosure, and this works out fantastically. Now I know exactly where he's going, and seeing that the town hall is only the critical 3 spaces from that inner wall, we know the queen is going to target that town hall first. So I wait, get those skeleton traps out of the way with use of the barbarians from the Iron Fist, and here comes the queen, and sure enough, dead set on taking the town hall down. Nobody standing in her way either, no concerns, and I really know that at this point, not only is that town hall going down, but I should be able to grab the 50%. Again, very helpful having a level 40 queen. Town hall down, a couple more structures, and there is the 2nd star. So a 2-star win using the Lava Lunion attack with 4 lava hounds. Definitely showing some rust though. I certainly need practice with that, and I also want to work on integrating my haste spells. Hopefully that'll come out in a future video. Thank you guys as always, and remember, join me on Camcord when I live stream, and you could be the one to suggest one of these attacks. We will see what works and what doesn't. Thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this video. Don't forget to check out my other videos, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, download the Camcord app on iOS or Android, and follow me, and you'll get notified whenever I live stream. It is my absolute favorite thing to do right now. And until tomorrow, get out there and make every attack a full attack. Galadon, if you keep doing those live attacks, your next full attack might be a heart attack.